Time now for your forewarned weather with Garrett James.
All right, let's get a check of that weather with meteorologist Garrett James. He joins us from St. George with a look at the forecast. Hey, Garrett.
How's it going, Brian? Hope all is well to the north, but I do know that y'all are having to deal with this high pressure, and that's leading to a little bit of hazy skies out there. And that high pressure, it's not going away. Take a look at this. That high pressure, it actually looks to build up as we head into the weekend. We can see that center of that high pressure system, and that ridge of high pressure does not break down, and we can see that's by Friday, so it's going to last for a couple more days. But take note, low pressure system does look to be working its way in around from the San Francisco area. However, that's actually going to dip a little bit further to the south, and as it does so, we're going to be looking at moisture coming in from the Pacific, and that could maybe lead to a little bit of moisture to the Beehive State. As we can see with the winds, we can see that moisture tries to flow with it. However, if it continues moving a little bit further to the south, then we could be looking at some dry conditions. But we can see there's even another system that tries to arrive by the time we get to January 1st, which, yeah, hard to believe that January is literally right around the corner. We go ahead and take a look at the radar right now. We can see there's a few specks of blue way off in Box Elder County. We can see just on the outskirts of the state right there, but we can see there's a little bit of precipitation out to the west. The Futurecast shows that we're mainly looking at dry conditions, as we see just maybe a couple little blips on the radar later on tonight, but for the most part, most, if not everybody, should stay fairly dry. And we can see this Futurecast shows that we'll be looking at these dry conditions trying to persist. But notice out to the west, there's still a little bit of moisture out that way. If it can work its way to us, maybe we can see a little bit of precipitation, but it's not looking likely. As of right now, it looks like we'll continue to see some dry conditions. Even the long-range Futurecast is showing dry conditions. It really shows that high pressure holding on and not letting go. There's that low pressure system, but with the moisture, it looks like it's to our south for right now. And so it looks like we could try and stay dry, but there is some slight precip chances in the 7-day forecast. I'll show that in a second. Over the next 10 days, it looks like we'll be about average where our precipitation lies for this time of the year. But as far as temperatures go, looks like we're going to be right around average for this time of the year. But temperatures right now, we can see cold out there. 18 in Vernal, 25 Evanston, 30 Delta, 29 Milford, 32 Cedar City, but 44 here in St. George. Lows tonight, 7 Vernal, 14 Evanston, 24 Wendover, Ely, and 25 in Elko. But highs tomorrow, 38 Evanston, 44 Nephi, 43 Salt Lake City, 47 in Cedar City, 53 Kanab, 39 though in Blanding and Moab. Over the next 7 days, we can see hazy conditions for the Wasatch Front, but we do see slight precip chances on Monday and Tuesday. Over the next 7 days, mainly in the 40s, but by Wednesday, maybe even the upper 30s. But St. George, on the other hand, looking at dry conditions through Saturday, but Sunday and Monday, just a slight chance for rain. Back to you, Brian.